Hi everybody, I am the Master of Cubes and I am here with a bit of a new experimental kind of series. So as you might be able to see from my channel, this channel has a few years of history being a really awful Let's Play channel, and lately I've made some shorter review kind of content that's interesting. But the what really inspired me to make those more analytical videos lately in the last few months was seeing a lot of the really long videos from people like Joseph Anderson and Matthew Matosis. I'll link some examples in the description. But these really long videos that would go through games with a script while showing footage of pretty much the entire game and analyze every single element of the game. And I thought it would be really interesting to try to push Let's Plays as a genre and to try to do something new if I tried to make one of those videos with basically my reactions as I play the game. So it's a Let's Play, but I'm gonna be doing my best to analyze the game and figure out try to find aspects of its design or its writing and to break apart and analyze while I play it. And so basically there are a few points to this why I think that this is a really cool idea. The first reason is because I think it's really interesting for anybody who's actually interested in analyzing games themselves, because it's taking me a while, and obviously this won't be as good as a scripted video, but hopefully it'll work. There'll be some of the entertainment value of a Let's Play, but also some of the insightfulness of an analysis video. And if you've never played Mass Effect, then this could be a good rundown to see what it's all about. And the reason why I picked Mass Effect is because lately, I always thought everyone agreed that Mass Effect 2 was amazing. But lately I've seen a lot of sort of backlash to Mass Effect 2, and it seems like the new common opinion is that Mass Effect 1 is this really cool sci-fi game that got corrupted by AAA action tropes. So I really want to find out if Mass Effect is a good game, because I remember loving this game. I have played it once before, but I don't remember it all that well. And the last thing I want to note before we actually start playing this game is that after this episode, which will probably be a bit shorter than episodes in the future, I plan on making these pretty long, I'm going to be looking at other criticism of Mass Effect that's out there. There are plenty of these analysis videos of Mass Effect, and there's some good written content as well. I'm going to be going through some of that analysis as I go through it, and so I can try to apply that while we play the game. And I'll be citing all of it in the descriptions of the videos and on screen, so I'll definitely be giving credit. But in any case, this is just the first episode. So let's get into it. Start new career.
To Alliance military database. Classified information requested.
I don't know how many
Establishing secure.
I'm not sure how many character creators actually try to make it in universe like this, where it's like you're building the file in the Alliance database. Okay, enter new ID. I'm gonna be doing custom female.
Log in to access your profile.
Before I decided to do this series, let's do cubes, because my YouTube channel. So when I first before I decided to make the series, I tried replaying Mass Effect as a male character. I played it the first time as a female, and I could not get past the voice acting. Oh my god, the female voice acting is so good. I should know her name. She's like the really famous game voice actor who's in everything. But it's not coming to me. But anyway,
Please reconstruct
yeah.
profile.
So what I was saying about character creators, like there are plenty of games where it's like you start off and you haven't customized your character and you're like wearing a hood or something, like Dark Souls 2, games like that. Spacer, both here. Oh yeah. But this game actually tries to like make an excuse for it. Like, or Skyrim does that too, where it's like, what is your name? Or whatever the guy says. Or who are you? Whatever the guy says when they're calling your name for execution. But Mass Effect actually tries to justify it, so that's kind of cool, although I don't think it works very well. Like these the arbitrary folders corrupting, it doesn't make any sense. Anyway, I don't really like Earthborn. I don't know. I've always liked the Spacer one. Because like these don't matter. I'm gonna pick Spacer.
Confirm psychological profile.
And then you survived alone. Yes, this one. I'm gonna pick Soul Survivor. It's the one I picked in my first playthrough because I remember it's so blatant when they just reference this. Yeah, I'm not gonna be doing a Renegade playthrough.
Confirm military specialization.
Oh yeah, this is interesting. I've thought about this already. The first time I played it, I did Vanguard, which is the most fun thing ever in Mass Effect 2 and 3, but awful in Mass Effect 1. But I actually, Infiltrator doesn't seem like it would work very well. I might actually do Soldier because I was going to do Adept to mess with biotics, but I'm playing with a controller. If you haven't noticed, I downloaded a mod. The link to that will also be in the description, so I can play Mass Effect 1 on PC with a controller because the game is bugged. The mouse controls won't work. I've already done a take trying to make this video, and the mouse controls don't work. So I have a controller to fix that. Okay, I decided I am gonna do Vanguard because I'm doing it with the controller. I don't want to be relying on all abilities, so that rules out Engineer and Adept. I don't want to be doing just guns because that's bad. And I did want to do Infiltrator because I'm already pretty familiar with how biotics work in this game, but I don't think the sniper rifle thing. I'm not a sniper rifle guy, so wait, Sentinels. Oh yeah, this is all abilities. So we're going with Vanguard. I'm going with assault rifles.
Confirm facial identification.
Okay. The only facial customization that I care about in games is hair. Oh wait, no. I think this is the one I went with in my first playthrough. I kind of like this one. It looks better with the low res of this game. Oh. Oops. Hair color. That's a nice color. Okay. And that's good for me. Finalize.
Profile reconstruction.
Yeah, cubes. Let's go. All right, let's actually start playing Mass Effect.
Well, what about Shepard? She's a spacer, lived aboard starships most of her life.
She's a spacer.
Military service runs in the family.
I thought I had subtitles on.
She saw her whole unit die on a cruise.
She saw her whole unit die on a cruise. It's just they just drop the references.
Shepard's a survivor.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
She's a soul survivor, you might
That's
say.
the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
Oh, that is so funny. I guarantee if you play it again and pick the other options, it just swaps out for like a different dialogue about the other backstory options. And then I bet Anderson still says, that's the only kind of person who can save the galaxy. the only kind. That is funny. That's actually really cool logo design with the curvature of the Earth. God, this music is so good, this main theme.
Initiating transmission sequence. Commander?
So yes, so we're going to be looking out for how we're introduced to the world of Mass Effect. So already we can see Shepard is a woman of respect. I mean, she's called Commander, so we know that she has some rank. She's not just a rank and file soldier. And like she's respected by the other people, the crew of the Normandy. Although we don't really have a sense of her position because she's not the head honcho on the Normandy yet. And this is where we get introduced to the Mass Effect relays, which warp ships across space when they get close. It accelerates them. And this is a pretty good opening cutscene because that's...
3, 2, 1.
Because, like, I don't think that concept would make a lot of sense if you just saw one and someone explained it to you. Actually see, like, if you just saw the relay and that explains the loading screens and stuff, like, that's a pretty important thing to establish.
All systems online. Drift.
So I like how that's introduced.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment. So you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
Interesting. Okay, so I promise I will turn on subtitles as soon as I get the chance. It's not letting me into a menu right now. But that's really interesting. So I've always interpreted one of the core themes of Mass Effect, or at least the theme of Mass Effect that resonated the most with me was bureaucracy, which that's, oh my god, I just realized how ridiculous that sounds. But and the idea of trying to get things done in a political system, in a democracy on such a big scale, and when is it okay to break the rules because you need something done urgently in wartime, like exceptionalism, those kinds of ideas. And that is immediately enforced in here. The first thing I was thinking, I think I said, oh, interesting, was that the idea of the humans being very skeptical of the other races, which, oh my god, that they love hammering that across the series. That is, like, the very first scene in Mass Effect is Joker, a human, being skeptical of a Turian. So that's interesting. But then the very first thing is that's the official story. So, like, it immediately primes you to be skeptical of the story that the Council gives you. And that's the entire setup of the, like, we'll see. Like, the Council, they are very much set up as shady. So, I'm sure we'll see other examples of how that happens. But that's really interesting. They're obviously introducing, the Council, the Spectres in a pretty natural way. That's good. But they're already trying to make you skeptical of bureaucracy, etc. So that's pretty cool. Paragon option.
Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker.
A Spectre? What's that?
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
I'm on my way.
Is it me or does the Captain always sound a little pissed off?
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
So I didn't pick Is He Mad? Because I didn't think that made sense. I mean, he did sound a little annoyed, but I didn't really want to pick it. And then he commented on how he was mad. So every time I notice, like, obviously reused dialogue from one of the other options he could have picked, I'm going to point it out. Oh, the music in Mass Effect is so good. All right, so when I play games, I like to stop and talk to absolutely everybody and examine every corner. And I'm gonna do that, but I will edit it to skip out anything I don't think is really interesting or pertinent. Oh, we get to talk to Commander Chakwas, don't we? I'll talk to you in a sec, Presley. Oh, I love Chakwas.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying
Oh.
on Eden Prime too long, will
Oops.
we? I'm itching for some real action.
I forgot to do
I sincerely
subtitles.
hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
You need to calm down, Corporal. A good soldier stays cool even under fire.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself on a cruise. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the...
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, ma'am. I'm not gonna screw this up.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
So, in these, oops. There we go. Oh god, I hate the film grain in Mass Effect. Just reminded. In games, where you make a protagonist, but they have voice acting and a backstory and stuff, a lot of the times there's a complaint that you don't really feel part of the world, like you're part of the world. Like, was it Fallout 4? I haven't actually played it, but instead of you just showing up, oh no, it's Mass Effect Andromeda is the example I was trying to think of, where it tries to set it up where, like, your father, it's your family on the ship, and you're already supposed to have relationships with all the characters in the game. I haven't played Mass Effect Andromeda, mind you, but this is, like, what I've heard. And it's really confusing because everyone is just blabbing their backstory to you, even though you should already know all this. Like, I know you already know my backstory, but here's my backstory kind of things. And I guess Mass Effect actually, pretty, what, I'm spacing out. Where are the subtitles? There we go. I don't know how those got turned off. Okay, great. And I get Mass Effect, it's actually pretty, it's hilarious. I find it so funny to make fun of how I'm the sole survivor of a mission on a cruise. Like, they oops. How do I put that away? There we go. Like, they constantly bring that up, and it's so obvious. But it is pretty clever how they managed to actually, like, be like, if nobody knew anything about Shepard and Shepard had no history, it'd be like, why is Shepard a commander?
Yes, Commander, is there something you need?
So it's actually pretty clever.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I hope we get a chance to see him in action. I heard Nihilus took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. Always get
Oh my god.
Situations, forced to survive unbeatable odds.
Oh my. What a double whammy of just awfully blatant writing. Oh my god. All right.
I try not to think about Akuz.
Sorry, Commander. I didn't mean to offend you. I respect what you did there. We all do.
Let's not dwell on the past, Commander. Was there something else you needed?
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why.
Okay, this is boring. So I'm gonna talk over this guy. A few thoughts actually occurred to me during that last little bit. So obviously this is the world building, establishing that Eden Prime is a human colony that is important for symbolic and political reasons. The Turians are the big naval force in the galaxy. It actually occurred to me, Mass Effect, you're always like, because you're part of the Alliance and then the oh my god, what are they called? The Elusive Man's organization, Cerberus. You're always like surrounded by humans with like a few aliens around, which is the whole point, and that's always the point of the race relations in Mass Effect. Although I don't know if Mass Effect ever actually conveys the populations of the other races. I remember the first time I played in Mass Effect 3 when they're like, oh yeah, the Asari, the most populous race in the galaxy. I was like, oh, really? I mean, I guess I kind of thought it was the Turian. Like, the humans are like, there aren't that many of them, and that's always the point, right? Like, they have a very outsized influence and weigh on the council for how small their population is, and for how small their population is, and how new they are. That's right, how new they are to intergalactic relations. So it's actually really confusing, or I guess not confusing, but the whole point of the story is that it's centered on the humans and other races resent the humans and blah blah blah, but they never really do show you just how many Turians and how many Asari there are, do they? Maybe in Mass Effect 3 with the Turian fleet?
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
I'm on my way to give him a status update right now.
With all due respect, ma'am, maybe he'll finally tell you what we're really doing out here.
All right.
I better head down and see the captain.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm actually not going to do that conversation. Just going to be like, what are we doing here? Before I get told what we're doing here. All right. So yeah, I'm guessing this flavor dialogue is a lot more important for the new player. I'm assuming they know that the people who are actually interested in the story are going to be talking to people. And there's no chance of you missing these people, right? Like, I'm assuming, I don't know, my natural instinct is to go to the right when I come out here. So I'm pretty sure almost everybody walks by these two people and sees you can interact with them before you go here. So that's smart, since they're the dialogue that actually matters. I think the developers of Mass Effect knew that the people who wanted to focus on gameplay would only need to know, oh, a human colony is under attack, while the people who are actually interested in the political situation would be the people talking to everybody. So it's pretty smart that they hide the information in there. For my taste, I think in general, Mass Effect puts a bit too much crucial story information into those dialogue boxes. Like, I'm pretty sure you can get through Mass Effect like paying attention to the main cutscenes but not talking to NPCs and not really understand what the First Contact War is, or the what's the war, the Krogan War. I mean, and the Krogan War they explain pretty explicitly because of the genophage, but the Rachni War, that's the one I was trying to think of, the Rachni War. Like, you can get through not understanding a lot of those, and I don't know, for my taste, I would prefer that they, because the plot, like, Mass Effect does a good job of showing how history affects relations in the present. You know, especially the Krogans and the Turians are the most blatant example, but even in general, like with the humans and the Turians versus the Asari and the humans. So for my taste, it would be interesting if they included more of that history in the actual game. Anyway, I'm getting way ahead of myself, since I do want the series to be accessible to people who don't know Mass Effect yet. So I'll be explaining things as they come up. Don't worry.
What about?
I'm interested in this world we're going to. Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
They say it's a paradise.
Yes, a paradise. Serene, tranquil, safe. Eden Prime has become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it, really?
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
I told you so. No, why would you be like, I told you so?
Is someone gonna fill me in, Captain?
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir?
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
I'm assuming these give you, like, exactly the same response, but, I'll pick this one.
Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's
Yeah,
all based
that's a
on
really weird
same
thing for
technology.
someone in this universe to have to be filled in on.
The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Oh wow, they really put. I never noticed how much they push the skepticism of the council. That's interesting, cause I don't. Cause I guess for an American audience, perhaps skepticism of bureaucracy is a bit more ingrained. I don't think I really have that instinct. I'm Canadian. I mean, I'm not gonna say attribute everyone's political beliefs to their nationality. But I wonder if I personally am less disposed to be immediately skeptical of the council, you know, the governing political body, than some other players would be, and that's why these are standing out so much to me.
It never hurts to have a few extra hands on board.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
What's going on, Captain?
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
Not many could have survived what you went through on Akuz. You showed a remarkable will to live, a particularly useful talent. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
What?
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
I'll just do beacon. I'll do
I'd like
Eden
to
Prime
know
and
more
beacon.
about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on
That's a
Earth.
really cool
That is
detail.
just
I
a
like
small
that they
data
thought that
cache.
through.
Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act
Technically,
of war.
yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might
The last thing the Council
Oh,
wants
that's how I
is to
skipped
drag
tech.
it into a major
Oops.
conflict
Sorry
with
about
the
that.
Terminus systems. We have to keep this low key.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
So I was thinking about what I said about how Mass Effect locks a bit too much important backstory behind NPC conversations. But it occurred to me actually that you can play through the main story and understand what's going on, but the upside of doing it the way Mass Effect does it is that to an extent, pretty much every single NPC encounter tells you something interesting about the world. Instead of, like, obviously there's a lot of filler with the whole, wow, Commander Shepard, good job on Akuz. remember a Coos? For this incredibly traumatic bit of your past. We're gonna remind you of it over and over and over and over. Is that cool? Are you gonna have flashback? Anyway,
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all.
like, it's just occurring to me, there isn't actually all that much filler in Mass Effect, is there? Almost every single conversation you have with an NPC tells you something interesting about the world.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other
So
Alliance ships in
I'm
the
having
area.
more mixed thoughts on that now, because maybe that's good. Maybe an important part of storytelling in games is to hold back important bits of motivation and backstory of the plot, and actually hide it in the world to make exploring the world more meaningful.
Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Actually, I guess Bioshock is another example of that. Like, if you just play through that game without going through the voice memos, or if you're me and did go through it with the voice memos, I found it pretty hard to understand exactly what the arc of Rapture was, exactly how it worked. Well, I guess it doesn't. Anyway,
Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary
but
objective. The beacon's your top priority.
you need the voice memos to have some idea of what exactly happened and what the oh, what's her name? Tenenbaum? Is that her name? The doctor with the little sisters? Anyway, I'm off topic, but I had to read the novel, the prequel novel that for Bioshock to really understand the backstory of that world. But I guess that might be another example of the same thing I'm talking about.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck.
We are approaching drop point 2.
All right, so we're on Eden Prime. Kaidan and Jenkins. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I was talking over Jenkins' dialogue earlier. I forgot how obviously they foreshadow the fact that he's gonna die right here. I remember being, the first time I played it, being like, oh my god, he is so dead immediately. When he was like, I have such a bright future ahead of me. Oh my, I hate it when stories do that, when they have like this young, up and coming guy who talks about how young and up and coming they are. Like, they're guaranteed to die soon. Can I interact with these guys? Oh, that was Kaidan. I got it. I hate Kaidan. Maybe I'll be able to figure out why I hate Kaidan and Ashley so much. I hated Kaidan and Ashley. But I should, okay, from here on out, I'll try to stop just blatantly spoiling plot elements like that, like I just did. Okay, here we go. Like when I talked about how Jenkins is about to die, I'll try to stop doing that from now on for new players. But I haven't really spoiled much, I promise. It's interesting that it's they just use these random recon drones to kill him. All right. Yeah, okay. Marksman? Oh, right. I picked this. So I have throw and warp. All right. What's this? Oh, Adrenaline Burst is amazing. I remember that ability. Can't really unlock anything with the points I have left. Okay, I'll up it on throw. Oh no, Jenkins! Who could have predicted this? Yeah, it's interesting.
We'll see that he receives
It's interesting that they use the Geth recon drones, because I don't remember those. I was surprised at what those were. I find it weird that they didn't use like husks or some other kind of enemy, of Geth enemy that you're gonna run into over and over to like demonstrate the power of your enemy, right? Like, that's a really common thing Oh, what? Who are we shooting? Oh, there's a... Oh, hello. Are you... Okay. Oops. Okay, I should probably actually use cover. But, I was thinking. Oh yeah. So, like, normally when stories have an early death like that, it's like, they use it to establish, or there's usually a show of force to establish like the threat of the enemy and the urgency of your mission, right? And just like how dangerous the people you're fighting actually are. Okay, wait for my shield to regenerate. Wow, it takes a long time for your shield to regenerate in this game. I wonder if you have to like level that up. There we go. Oops. I did not. Did Caden hit that? I did not hit that. I don't know if aiming assist, if the mod turned up aiming assist for controllers. Anyway, so yeah, I find it weird that they, because I don't think you ever fight these drones again. Like, you can see how weak they are. I'm not sure why you'd ever run from them, because yeah, they die in one shot. Here we go. So actual Geth. I'm not sure why they didn't have actual Geth. Okay, so they do demonstrate. So though that's how the Geth creates husks, which are zombies basically. They turn the corpses of enemies into husks, which are more enemies that come fight you. So that's a Geth. You fight a lot of Geth in the Mass Effect series. So I don't know why they didn't use an enemy that you're going to be seeing over and over to kill Jenkins. Especially, oh. I don't know how to switch my weapon. Oh, right, I forgot. Oh, what? I'm not a... Okay, I guess I'm untrained. Oh, that's Kaiden. Oh, that's Kaiden. Me. Yeah, okay.
Thanks for your help, Commander.
Oh, they did? Hi, Ashley.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, ma'am?
I'm actually not sure what Gunnery Chief means. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns, nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
This isn't
You abandoned them. Oh my god.
You've done anything to save them.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I can't stand Ashley, so I'm gonna talk over her. So if you guys haven't noticed, I've pretty much always been picking the top right choice in the dialogue. It's because Mass Effect has this morality system where you choose between Paragon and what's the other one? Oh, Renegade. Stay here. Okay, wait. So this choice is always the Paragon choice, which is like the good guy soldier, can suffer from being, I guess, a bit stiff, I guess. And then the Renegade, which is basically out of control, crazy, rogue operative, and it involves killing when resorting to killing a lot, whereas Paragon tries to use that as a last resort, right? My big problem with the morality system in Mass Effect is the Renegade just seems stupid. Like, it just seems like you burn bridges with a lot of people, you don't make alliances, even though that's what the whole point of the series will eventually be. Like, and you just kill people when they could be useful friends to you, right? Like, it just seems completely pointless. I tried doing another run on Renegade, and I don't, like, there's some funny Renegade moments you can watch on YouTube, and you can actually kill Ashley at some point. But anyway, but no, I'm picking Paragon. It's awful. I don't know why anyone would ever pick Renegade. And the fact that they make it so obvious, like they always tell you which choice is which morality is so dumb. I don't know. I guess, like, it depends on whether you think that morality in morality in games. I'll just do this one.
What happened leading up to the attack.
So it's like,
we were sent out a couple of nights ago.
I imagine some people think that you should be picking a route in games. I guess there's another comparison to BioShock where, like, you can pick, it's a binary choice whether or not you save the, or you harvest or you rescue, or those other choices, the little sisters. But I've always felt like you should get morality points based on the choices you made naturally, so that your character becomes your character, right? Oh god. Okay. So, you know what I mean? So I imagine the view is out there that the choices you should be able to choose which morality path you take in games, but I feel like it would be much more valuable if instead games try to make your character's quote-unquote morality a reflection of your morality based on choices you made yourself, not knowing the consequences. Okay, I'm going to... So I'm gonna keep an eye out in the choices in Mass Effect to see, to see how much like they actually challenge your morality, because most of the time I find the decisions in Mass Effect not very difficult. There's very clearly a superior option. So but I thought Mass Effect 2, if I remember correctly, did a much better job than Mass Effect 1, where you were in a lot of like morality neutral, like very unclear downside on both sides situations, which I think Mass Effect is very bad at. Renegade is just a power fantasy. If you're like, haha, yeah, I'm so happy I can just shoot every character I meet in the back, haha. But I don't get that.
The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
So I'm gonna keep an eye out to see if I think Mass Effect 1, as I play this series, puts you in difficult situations. Which I haven't played the Witcher games yet. I'm gonna play Witcher 1 in the next week or so. And I know that game's sort of claim to fame, its big thing is that we live in a world without good and evil. Morality is gray, and there won't be a clear, better choice. And I'm not sure how good a job it actually does at that.
There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
So, anyway, I'm obviously not playing The Witcher in the series, but that's something I'm gonna be interested to see when I play that game, and I'm gonna try to keep an eye out for it in this game as well. Aha, the Geth.
Oh god, they're still alive.
Oh yes, okay, so it does actually demonstrate to you how the husks work. Yeah, okay, so that's pretty cool, because obviously the process of making husks takes some time. So it shows you both the making the husk, and then separately, it shows you the actual coming to life. How are you not dead? Okay. How am I at such, what? How did I get to, where am I taking damage from? What the hell? What? Did I not switch to the weapon? Oh, I have to push A. Oh, got it.
Perimeter clear.
Brief comments on the current situation.
The spikes to turn people into husks.
Yeah, okay. I can't wait to get some interesting squad mates. Okay, I'll be doing, oh my god, the inventory management in Mass Effect 1 is a mess. We'll have to talk about it at some point, I'm sure, but for now, I'll just be doing it in between missions. Oh yeah, the decryption minigame.
Humans, thank the Maker.
Hurry, close the door before they come back.
Oh, his face animation's funny.
Don't worry, we'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon,
oh no, it's Dark Souls.
Corpses
oh crap, Dark Souls is the age of man, not the age of humanity. Whatever. That was a good reference. I don't care what anyone says. That was a good reference.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the Destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside.
Yeah, okay. So when I'm running in, it would be awkward for me to like cut this. So I'll just be picking the one or two of the investigate options. I would do all of them if I was playing it myself, but I'll just be picking one or two to keep the series from getting too long.
Nobody can stop it. Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel. Go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
I've actually found this guy.
The age of humanity is over.
I don't have time for this.
Oops, I didn't actually mean to pick that. Can I talk to you again? Oh, crap. Oh, okay.
Wasting your time. The age of humanity is over. Our extinction is inevitable.
Manuel, I need to ask you something.
It's probably best if you just leave him alone.
I don't have time for this.
Okay. I remember that guy. I remember that that guy. I blanked his name already. Manuel, was it? I remember him quite well. So, but I'm not really sure what the point of his character is. Is it like Mass Effect is gonna show you sort of the mentally ill and really take into account like the practicalities of this world for everybody, which it does not do, but it tries to do for sure. Is that the point of him? Just like, we're not only going to be talking about the soldiers here? Wait, am I going backwards? Am I going backwards? I'm going backwards.
Somebody's gonna pay for this.
Right? Oh no, there are Geth alive here. Okay. Or husks, actually. Can I shoot them? Here? Oh, wait, no. These aren't husks. No, I did go backwards.
That man was still alive when they stuck him on the spike.
I am confused. I really can't tell if I've been here or not, because the crew's giving new dialogue. No, okay. This is where we... Okay. I'm an idiot. This is some wonky camera. Oh, here we go. Oh, wait, upgrade kit. Oh, I almost missed that. Here we go. Oh yeah, this. This is a weird moment because it just takes you out of Shepard's point of view to show you this. I guess the point is so that you believe what happens here. The crew learns it from a witness account, and the point is to make you really, like, trust what you find out.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
You know, that's also... I mean, so that's pretty much... So that guy, Saren, he's the villain of this game.
It's a ship. Look at the size of it.
That's pretty cool. I don't know if I actually noticed that the first time I played this game. Oh, okay. That's a pretty cool sight up there. Oh, right. Where... Oh, come on. I killed that husk. Oh, no. Ah, stupid husks. Yeah, this is very hard to play with a controller. I might actually turn the combat difficulty down in between episodes, if I can do that. Why is my oh my god, the shield takes so long to regenerate. Oh, right, I'm at low health, so I can't aim down sights. I forgot. Because that makes sense. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I really don't like the combat in Mass Effect. Like, I don't like it with a mouse and keyboard, but at least I'm not this bad at it. But I'll be talking about that once I've actually played it a bit more. So yeah, but because I'm playing with a controller, especially. Oh no, it's Nihilus. Take cover. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh my god. I wasn't, those rocks weren't on fire. Oh my god. Oh my god. What? Ah. That was the last time it autosaves? Yeah, we should.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
Oh yeah, I actually didn't get a chance to finish my thoughts about the whole Saren thing. So that's the only development Saren gets himself, if I remember correctly. And he doesn't. It's not really much of a show of force, like I was talking about earlier. I don't know how well he's really established as a villain. Like, the only thing you know about him is he has a lot of power and other people respect him a lot. You know what I mean? Actually, I don't know why I said you know what I mean. It's a bad conversation habit of mine. But I mean, we'll see if that holds true. But that's pretty underwhelming development for him as a villain. Yeah, like, where did my health go? Unless I started with that low health. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end this first episode here. I don't want this episode to be too long. And I'll obviously catch up to where I was. I'm actually only a couple minutes behind. And I'll talk to those people again. And there's an upgrade kit back here. Don't want to forget. And I might see if have all the best stuff equipped and everything. Oh, I just remembered something. I always armor. I remember in Mass Effect 1 you could take your helmet. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I always played Mass Effect with my helmet off. Yeah, that's it. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna end this first episode here. I imagine eventually episodes of the series are gonna end up going like an hour and a half or so. I did want to get through all of Eden Prime in this first episode, I mean. But next episode, we're probably gonna finish Eden Prime and then start exploring the Citadel. Maybe get to rendezvousing with the Council. But anyway, between episodes, obviously I'm gonna catch up to where I was, and I'm gonna start reading some other of the literature, I guess you could say, that's already existed and people have talked about and written about for Mass Effect. And yeah, obviously, and I think I had some interesting things to say. We noticed some interesting things together as we played this game, and I'll figure out how I'm gonna do the combat thing. But I think this is a good cutting point for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I think the series will get better and better as we go. There will be fewer down moments. I'll figure out better which moments to keep. If you have any feedback about what you thought I should have cut from the video, because I'm open to doing a lot more editing and post of the series than I would be for a normal Let's Play, then please let me know. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you want more of this, let me know. I imagine I'm going to finish the first Mass Effect, whether or not anyone watches this. But if there's interest, I am totally open to doing the entire Mass Effect series. I've been meaning to replay it anyway. And I think this is really interesting. I think I have a lot of cool things I might be able to say about it. And I would love to hear your guys' opinions and anything you want to say. Feel free to reach me however you want. And this outro is way, way too long, but I'm just really excited about the series. And so we established my thoughts and my past with Mass Effect, my thoughts on a lot of the basic things, like the morality system, etc., and the lore in general. So I'm really excited to see where this goes. And we've set up some interesting stuff for future episodes, and I keep repeating myself, so thank you guys so much for watching. See you next episode.